Alright, good morning. It's Dwayne with PhoenixTypewriter.com. I'm going to quickly show you how to remove the center hub in an IBM Selectric. This is IBM Selectric 2. I've already got the, obviously I already got this out of the case and got the dust covers off. And this machine is one of those that's thumping. It's got a bad hub. That's the gear here. It's probably cracked like this one. So let's start by clearing all the tabs. Return, tab, all the way over. Machine off. Let's start right here in the top and start removing some stuff. One first thing is going to be to get some glasses because I can't see closely. Okay, there's a C-clip on the back of this selection rod here, right there. That clip has to come off. It's off. I don't know where it's at. It's on here somewhere, but it's that stud right there. And then we're going to take off this big C-clip on the arm, the pivot arm there. Let's snap that off real quick. Okay, that's out of there. Let's take the spring assembly off here and the little backup paw. There's got a C-clip here too and a spring. Alright, there's a small C-clip. Let's just stick it over here. Oops. Take this piece off. This little, not sure what that piece is called exactly. While we're up top here, we can go ahead and take this off. It's a 1/4-inch nut screw, and it has a little guide plate here too, or just a little safety. Safety deal. Okay, that's out of here. Let's go ahead and do the gear pack here. Let's use 2 big screws on the side. Alright. Make sure this is spinning freely. If not, rebuild it or rework it. Flip this on its back and get busy under here. Some of our pieces here. Alright, let's move this nut from the swing arm. Going to leave that bolt on there. Alright, there's a E-clip way under here. It's part of the trip arm. Get grease out of the way. And there's a little C-clip. So that is part of this arm right here. This goes all the way down. And then you get to that clip. That's part of the trip arm right here. Since we've got that off and out of the way, we're going to take our 1/4-inch wrench. There we go. And get up in here. And it's pretty difficult to see, but with the proper light, I'm going to take that nut off up here. It's pretty difficult to get to. It's only one way to get to. That's what I'm doing. And it does have a screw on the top here. There we go. So you can kind of finesse it out of there. There we go. But while we got it here, this has a really shallow slot. When we go to put that back in, it's much easier if you make a bigger slot, and the screwdriver will hold it better. So we're going to do this real quick. Just put a bigger, nicer slot in that so it's easier to put on when we reassemble it. Okay, let's see what's under here. I think we can leave this alone. We'll go ahead and take the other two screws off the operational end cap here. There we go. This other screw up here in the top also has a dual purpose, holds a bracket in place here too, so be careful with that bracket right there. It's got to be put back in position. Okay, so the end cap's loose. You should be able to free this here. Should pop off. There we go. So that's loose. We're going to go ahead and pull that shaft right now. Trick here is this whole selection rack has to move like that. It has to be full tilt rotate. Full tilt rotate. That's the only way that shaft is going to come out. So we got it full tilt like this. So somehow we have to hold this, and the way you would do this is position the screwdriver right here and right there, and we're going to set the machine down on the screwdriver like this. And now that piece is out of the way. And we are going to remove it. So, that's compressed. We can slide it right on out. But we need to do a few things. First thing I gotta do is clean my finger here. So get yourself an IBM tool, because we need to push. We're going to pull this with this hand. We're going to release this clutch piece a little bit. You know, we're going to take out this trip arm. Let's remove the top nut here. Another tough one to get to, but you can do it. Alright. A little tricky here. Helps that the camera's in the way a little bit, but get that last nut loose. There we go. Now this piece will come straight up the top here. Okay. That's the top nut, and then the bottom nut we had taken out and cut that slot in. So this is out of here. A greasy mess. Clean that up a little bit. Okay. So now we're back to IBM tool, and we got to hold a couple parts out of the way while we slide this out here. Okay. And there she goes. Just guide it on out of here. Move this spring over here out of the way. Like that. And we'll get this whole shaft out right out the side there. There we go. There's the end cap, the cams, and the greasy, messy cycle clutch just got to be cleaned up some. That still works. What we're after is that center hub right there. So, next step is go ahead and flip this back on its back. And remove that screwdriver and separate this piece now. Go ahead and take that nut off, so now the arm is free and this piece, just let it dangle. Alright, let's come back up here. And now you can remove this stud that we took the clip off right there. It'll come right on out. And that is that little piece. And that sticks in there, and the clip went on the end there. Okay, now we can manipulate that arm out of here. Push it around and manipulate it on out of here. There we go. Again, that is this part. That's where that pin went through. That's where the nut connected, and this arm tilts and rotates and stuff. Very important. Okay, now we're down to taking out the hub. Let's just pop the belt off here. There we go. Let's go ahead and take that belt out of there. We're going to inspect it real quick here. Okay, we're going to look for cracks when you bend it. This is pretty good. No cracks on the back, and of course no cogs stripped or anything. Keep that belt. There's our pulley. Let's take it out of there. Got a little bit of a trick here. Put the half cycle tool in the machine over here. There's another clip that we removed. It's worked its way out. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and cycle the machine around so it's just idling. So let everything load up and release. Tab it back over. So now everything is running. See this? Everything is turning free. That's the way she goes. So now that hub will come right on out of here. Just maybe give it a little bit of a push off. There she goes. Alright. There it is. Let's look for a crack. Wow, there it is right there. Pretty cool. Besides this greasy mess. Okay, and it's also got out the bushing with it here too, so we're going to try to salvage that by pushing it out through here. Let's try to save this bushing. There we go. It's fragile, but it's fine if it's in one piece. That's got to be transferred to the next hub. It looks pretty much alright. Let's clean it up here just while we got it in our hands here. If we can hold it through cleaning, it's going to go back in. It looks like she's going to be alright. Okay, there's our bushing. Just got to go back in the new hub. Alright, so we got the hub out, we got everything off. This is part one, because we'll have a follow-up video. Shows how to put the stuff back in. So what we have here is the hub, operational shaft, and cycle clutch. We'll clean all this up before we reinstall it. Messy trip arm. Again, they just over grease stuff. I mean, this is crazy. gunked up grease. Okay, swing arm, miscellaneous pieces. Bushing screws, C-clips, C-clips, E-clips. Okay. PhoenixTypewriter.com. Part 1 is over. We'll look for reassembly of center hub